What is up, guys? As you can see, we got another Amiibo video. Specifically, it's going to be an Amiibo training video, taking King K. Rool from level 1 to level 50. I have named this guy after my other dog. So not Murph, which was our Mario Amiibo that we ended up running a couple videos with. Definitely, if you haven't seen those videos, go check them out. I can leave a little link here. What do you guys think of the pink K. Rool skin, by the way? I feel like this might be the most apt color for our boy Coop here. I'll put a picture of Coop up on the screen. He's not smart, and just to have him, you know, be a giant pink crocodile, I feel like might be the way to go, honestly. But I'm really excited to break Coop out. I'm really excited to just take all of my learning experiences with Murph and put them into action. Actually raise Coop up right. And I was a K. Rool main at one point, so I think I am semi qualified to actually train this guy up. I've been studying. I think I've unlocked the tech to unleash this guy's full potential. But first things first, Coop is going to be a raid boss Amiibo, similar to Murph. We're just going to make sure he is powered up and ready to take on the world. So first things first, we're going to put some spirits on him for the support layout. And I think general like rule of thumb is you want to put the support on first. But I've been doing some mining, as you can see here. All these gold Marios and halberds. But I think we're gonna start off with halberd. This gives him the armor knight ability, which will, I believe, multiply his defense by 1.8. and then also give him a small boost on offense, but it will slow him down a little bit and essentially just make him into a tank. The Armor Knight, I feel, or I've heard at least, is one of the best spirits in the game. So excited to introduce him, and I think for the second one we're gonna do hyper smash attacks, increases the smash attack power, and then also the charge speed. We're not gonna be really charging up smash attacks, and hopefully it doesn't give Coop the tendency to charge his smash attacks. I'm not sure. I haven't really studied that support effect. But I think, you got a heavy. You got we're gonna level him up, obviously. Let's see, I haven't given a ton of thought to the primary spirit, but I really think we just need to juice him up on the attack side, since we already are getting that huge multiplier on the defense. So let's just kind of see what works here. So it looks like the highest that we can go up on attack is 3,500 with a 1,500 defense. So I'm gonna chuck this guy on here. I want to see. I might not actually be able to chuck him on here because he is favorited. Yep. All right. So just give me a second. I'll take this guy off and we'll roll with Samurai Goru. Cool. Well, Coop is already at level 8. We've already busted this guy out. So I guess now is a good time to go through the rules, the Amiibo training rules. I've found these from amiibodoctor.com. If you ever heard me kind of speak to the best practices of Amiibo training, it comes from this guy specifically. So number one, if you're going to put spirits on your Amiibo, do it in the beginning. Spirits essentially randomize the behaviors of Amiibos, but you can obviously influence the behavior through training. over time, as long as learning is on and everything, which it is for Coop here. But you want to put spirits on at the beginning, because if you train up an amiibo and then add a spirit on kind of after the fact, after it hits level 50, it's going to essentially override or erase like all your work and just randomize everything. So that's a big no-no there. The other thing is, if you're going to train an amiibo up, you want to pick their character specifically. So we're going to be playing as the Rool Ditto. Evidently, if you play as another character, well, all these characters, you know, they have very, very unique moves. You know, if I was playing Mario, I would be using a lot less, you know, let's say down air than I would if I was playing Rool, because Rool is down air spike. So it's just you want to make sure that you're playing as the same character, so that you know, the amiibo picks up the actual behaviors that are going to make it most effective. And also there's you know, the potential to really mess up your amiibo's AI if you go with a different character. So we only want to use the moves that we want them to use in battle. So I'm going to be using a lot of smash attacks, different things like that. And that's pretty much it, guys. You know, generally I've heard you want to train on Omega stages. I have this rule set for Omega stages. And there is some secret tech that I'll tell you about when we actually get there.
3, 2, 1, go!
So I think first move, walk up, punch him. That was a misinput on the tilt, but you know, forward tilt, honestly, gonna be fine to use as well. The number one thing I'm trying to do here is not charge the smash attack at all, because evidently that opens up the room for the AI to get messed up as well. Using a lot of up B right out the gate, not necessarily knowing. Coop is essentially like as dumb as one can be right now. Yep, just like not even going for the ledge. This is how we're gonna teach him. We are going to just really get up in his face and knock him around a little bit. Only really gonna be using tilts and smash attacks for right now. The reason that I'm not using any aerials is because I've learned through Murph, essentially, that the biggest thing with teaching amiibos to learn aerials is they need to jump in order to use aerials. And that can be a little problematic, because the number one issue that a lot of amiibo trainers have, and I accidentally used down tilt there, all good, is their amiibo is too jumpy. We don't want Coop to be jumpy, especially not as jumpy as Murph. So we are just gonna chill. Let me throw in a crown real quick. Evidently the crown is really great for them to learn, but if you do it too much, they're gonna spam it. So I'm gonna throw in a crown, and we'll throw in a little a blunderbuss here at the edge. All right, game 1 in the books. I feel like ideally I will, and look at our boy over here just throwing out down smash here. Yeah, hit me, please. Wow, and 49% off of one of these, 10% off of the sour spot. My boy is learning. Here we go. All right. This is great. Awesome. So I wanted to show you guys the tech. The tech, it's called the, let me just get this guy away from me real quick. Murph, you're just not letting me show the people what I learned, okay? And I don't appreciate that. Moonwalk method. There we go. We're moonwalking on him. Yep, yep, yep. What are you gonna do, Murph? I'm calling him Murph, just like I do at home. What are you gonna do, Coop? Huh? Huh? We're moonwalking on you. But evidently, whenever you turn away from the Amiibo, it makes it more aggressive. And I'm doing a terrible job of explaining it because Coop keeps messing me up here. But evidently, somebody found out that if you turn away from your Amiibo, they are more likely to attack you and just become more aggressive in general. So that's kind of the reasoning behind it. I'm having trouble doing this because I didn't practice enough. Like that. So you really just gotta moonwalk on him. But now that we got that out of the way, I'm just gonna use it as a taunting method. Basically, you're not supposed to taunt. You're not supposed to what is it? Dash dance or anything like that. But you can moonwalk on him. That's gonna be preferred. Yeah, there we go. I got it down, guys. It took me so long, and I feel like this video is going to be so fragmented because I've been like trying to figure out this tech like as I've been doing it. But we got it down. There it is. So that's game 2. Obviously, you know, I was trying to figure my stuff out as I went, but I think the goal is to get this guy up to level 30 or so, and then we can just turn learning off and put him up against Murph. So you might ask, Derek, how do you train an Amiibo to perform aerials without jumping? Well, our boys over at the Amiibo Doctor showed me how to make this little stage, which literally it's just a ladder, and you'll notice I'm not doing any jumping, but I am doing aerials. This is how they've figured out how to work around the whole Amiibo, or teaching an Amiibo not to be overly jumpy, because evidently every time you input a jump, that translates to a value and a probability that the Amiibo will exhibit that behavior. So by getting this ladder involved, we can do all the aerials we want. I want to work in a little bit more back air. But yeah, this is it, guys. Like I find this super interesting that they've been able to do this. I'm really interested to see the effects that it has on our boy Coop here, and if this training method really is superior. I feel like I'm gonna run this out for all of the Amiibos that I have in up and coming content here. But this is the way. It's literally the moonwalk method, just trying to incorporate that tech in as much as possible, using the moves that you want your Amiibo to do as much as possible to kind of ingrain that behavior in them, and then it's just, you know, follow the rules, use your character, or use the character that they are to you know, teach them, learn them up right. And then after that, you know, you're off to the races. So Coop's going to be an unstoppable raid boss, and we'll have another video of me trying to you know, beat him just like I did with Murph. But this is it, guys. This is how we learn. Wow, and just the spike there, it almost sent all the way down. This is how we learn them. Look at this. Coop, you've been a bad boy. Wow. Okay, so this is what I have to look forward to if I decide to smack him around with the Ditto. Just belly armor broken. I'm not even sure that I had a move out that would constitute belly armor, but what are you gonna do? All right, match 3 is in the books. Goes to King Coop. All right, so you can see level 34. Wanted to get him up to 30, you know, by myself. But now I think we just kind of put him in the room with Murph. We'll turn learning off real quick, so that he doesn't pick up any of Murph's bad habits. But put him away. We'll put him in the room with Murph. Get him up to level 50, and then kind of see where he's at. You know that this is the matchup that you wanted to see. Brothers fight. And sometimes you just kind of gotta watch them fight it out.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm expecting Coop to annihilate this matchup based on just his stats and everything. You know, I really just want to see that. I really just want to see him get leveled up. But Murph putting up the quick, you know, 80%. The level difference really coming in here. This is honestly so cool to see. Like one of the reasons I'm so interested in Amiibos is Amiibo on Amiibo play, when you just have two freaking frame perfect robots. Oh, and we did see a down air there. That is good stuff from Coop, or a down air, a back air rather. Really like to see that. But two frame perfect robots going at it. Like this, you'll have definitely some intense moves here. That was a B reverse neutral B from Coop. And you can see who got the right smash attack training versus who we just kind of left on with all learning on all the time. Because Murph is just sitting there with a charged smash attack, and Coop's like, all right, let me just actually throw mine out real quick. Coop getting juggled here. Murph is all over him. Critical health healing comes in, but it is not enough to save Murph. But yeah, guys, just wanted to do a summary. I know that you know, I wasn't the best at commentating here because I'm very much in the same boat as you guys, where I'm trying to figure it out as I go along with Amiibo training. But basically, you know, rules of Amiibo training: if you're gonna put spirits on, if you're gonna make a raid boss an unstoppable King Coop, put them on at the beginning so that your work doesn't get overridden, your training doesn't get overridden by the spirits. You want to stick to Omega stages whenever you're training Amiibos, and then also just play as their character so they fully pick up the attacks and techniques that you want them to do. If you're finding that your Amiibo are really super jumpy, you're gonna want to make a ladder stage that similar to that I did, and then just do aerials on the ladder. I did share the ladder stage. It's called the ladder method if you want to search for it on the keyword. This has been the first time that I have been really, you know, training an Amiibo the quote-unquote right way, right? You know, just kind of studying the AI and all of the little tricks of the trade from some of the thought leaders in the space. One of them is Amiibo Doctor. I'll definitely link him in the description. But all of these kind of rules, all of these best practices are really from him. So I'll make sure that you guys can find his stuff. Wow, this is brutal. This is wow. Murph, unstoppable. But that's essentially it, guys. I'm curious to see what Coop looks like at level 50 here. He's going to get there sooner rather than later. But really excited for that. If you've enjoyed the video and have found it, informative, definitely drop a like and, subscribe to the channel. Definitely helps us out. And look for more Amiibo content. It will be fun. Love to see that, Coop. But yeah, until next time, guys. BLD signing off.